Okay, so look at this situation. Find the number of integral solution of the following. So you have to find out integral solution. So what they will give you some equation, and then they will equate with some number, and then they will be imposing some condition. So whatever may be the condition, you have to convert your question into your favorable zone, that is 0 0 and 0. Okay, means suppose that if they will say that w can take greater than equal to -4. Okay, so first try to convince this question to become into a 0. Okay, do anything but to make it 0 first, and then apply your logic. Okay, and then you will get your things done. Okay, now look at this, how we will approach this question. So the idea is, look at this part. So you have 4 person where you have to distribute 15 identical samosa. Okay, non-negative integers. So this means what? 0 is allowed, है ना? So it is our zone question. So what we will do, you know that 0 is allowed. So it is 4 things and 0 is allowed. So you know that required number would be what? You will ask me for sticks. How many sticks do we need? We need one less than the number of person. So there are 4 person. So you will ask me for 3 sticks. So 15 and 3 is 18C 3. You will select sticks. Okay. I hope this question is clear. Now look at this part. So in this part they are saying that W is okay with 0, but x1 will take greater than equal to 1, y will take greater than equal to 2, z will take greater than equal to 3. Okay, so this is interesting. First what we will do, we will convert this question into our comfortable zone. Okay, so look at this. Do you have problem with w? No, you don't have, so it is okay. Now do you have problem with x? Yes, x wish to have at least 1. Okay, so if it wishes for at least 1, just give him 1. Okay, so you can update, and you have spent 1 samosa. Okay, now do you have problem with y? Yes, y wish to have greater than equal to 2, so you have to convince y as well. So to convince y, you need 2 samosa, so give them 2 samosa. Okay, now look at z. Do you think you have problem with z? Yes, z wishes to have greater than equal to 3 samosa, so let's make him comfortable, and you have spent 3 samosa to convince z. Okay, earlier you guys were having 16 samosa, out of which you have screwed 6, so now you are left with 10 samosas. Okay, so how will you distribute 10 identical samosa to these 4 person where 0 is allowed? Okay, so required number will be what? You will ask me for sticks. How many sticks do we need? One less than the number of person, so there are 4 person, so you will require 3 sticks. So altogether you have how many object? 13. Now what you will do, you will select sticks. Done. So this is the number of integral solution we will have. Also, like I told you now, in some cases they will give you positive number, in some cases they will give you negative number. So suppose that z is greater than equal to minus of 3. Okay, so in that case what will happen? So if it was plus 3, you have given 3 samosa, है ना? Right now it is minus 3, so you will take 3 samosa from him. Okay, so look at this, how we will handle this situation. So you have problem with w? No, so w is okay. You have problem with x? Yes, x will take greater than equal to 1 samosa, so just convince him by giving 1 samosa. Okay, do you have problem with y? Yes. So y dash y wishes to have at least 2 samosa greater than equal to 2. Now z is also not comfortable, so we will make him z dash. But look at this, from z you can take 3 samosa. Okay, so if you will take 3 samosa, you have given 3 samosa, you have taken 3 samosa, so it is 0. This means right now also you are having 16 samosa. Okay, now you have to distribute your 16 samosa to 4 person where 0 is allowed. Now you will ask me for sticks. How many? 3, because 1 less than the number of person. So 16 and 3 will become 19 and you will select sticks. So 16, 19C 3 required number. I hope this idea is also clear. Okay. Now look at this situation. W plus X plus Y plus Z wishes to have, like, you have to distribute 16 samosa to them where W, X, Y, Z are positive odd number. Okay. So what I will do, it is odd. So I will make sure that 0 is allowed. Okay. So can I write W as 2A plus 1? If A will become 0, it will have 1 samosa. So it is odd number. So A is taking 0. So for A, 0 is allowed. Correct? That's why I'm converting this thing into 2A plus 1, not 2A minus 1. Okay. Now X will also become 2B plus 1, Y 2C plus 1, and Z 2D plus 1. Now you can update your question and it will become 2A plus 2B plus 2C plus 2D plus 4 equals to 16. Now you can send that 4 to that side. So 2A plus 2B plus 2C plus 2D equals to 12. So now divide both side by 2. So A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 6. Now what we have to do? We have to distribute 6 samosa to 4 person. So by how many ways we can do this? You will ask me for sticks. How many? 3. Because 1 less than the number of person. The number of person is 4. So you will ask me for 3 sticks. So how many objects do we have? 6 and 3, 9. And you will be selecting sticks. 9C 3. So this many positive integrals, positive odd integer we will have as the solution. I hope this part is also clear. Okay. Now let's move on to this part. They are saying that W plus X plus Y plus 4Z equals to 20. Okay. So in this thing, W, X, Y, Z is a whole number. So 0 is allowed. But look at this. Here, Z is creating problem. Okay. So just look at this part. Suppose that, just try to create situation. Suppose that if you will give a 0 thing to Z, so you will have question as what? W plus X plus Y equals to 20. This means you have to distribute 20 samosa to 3 person. So the total number of ways will become what? 22 C2. Correct? Correct now. Like, you have given 0 samosa to W, so nothing spent. You have to spend your 20 samosa to these 3 person, W, X and Y, where 0 is allowed. You will ask me for sticks. How many sticks? 2 sticks, because the number of person is 3. So altogether object is 22. So 22 C2. Now case 2. Z, which I will give Z to 1 samosa, but he will take what? He will take 4 samosa. Correct na? Because it will be multiplied with 4. So now our equation will look like W plus X plus Y equals to 16. Okay. Now you have to distribute 16 samosa to these 3 person. So you will ask me for sticks, how many? 2. So we have how many object? 18, C, 2. You will select sticks. Okay. Now suppose that you wish to give Z to 2 samosa, but he will take what? 8 samosas. So we will have W plus X plus Y. He will take 8 samosas, so we will have 12. Now these 12 samosa will be distributed to these 3 person. So you will ask me for sticks, how many? 2. So it is 14C 2. Okay. Now suppose that you wish to give Z 3 samosa, but he will take 12. So we will be left with W plus X plus Y is equal to 8. Then you have to distribute 8 samosa to these 3 person, and we will be having, you will be asking for sticks, that is 2. So it is 10C2. Okay. Now suppose that you wish to give Z 4 samosa. So he will take what? 16 samosa. So we will be left with what? W plus X plus Y. Okay. So he will be taking 16 samosa. So we will be left with 4 samosa. Now you have to distribute these 4 samosa to these 3 people. So you will ask me for sticks. How many? 2. So object is 6. Distribution is 62. Now suppose that you wish Z to take 5 samosa. So he will take what? He will take 20. All everything he will take. Okay. So W plus X plus Y will have 0 samosa. So you have to distribute 0 samosa to 3 person. So you will ask me for sticks. How many? 2. So how many object? 0 plus 2 is 2. 2C 2. So there is only one way to solve this problem. So required number is 22C2 plus 18C2 plus 14C2 plus 10C2 plus 6C2 plus 2C2. I hope this part is also clear. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Now this is very interesting. Earlier we guys were solving equality, but this time it is inequality. Okay, so for this question, what is the idea? You can distribute samosa to be greater than, or sorry, this is not greater than, cannot be greater than, it is less than or equal to. Okay, so max to max you can distribute 20 samosa. If you wish to give 19 samosa, that is also okay. If you wish to give 17 samosa, that is also okay. So how we will solve this question? You cannot solve this question by taking so many cases. Let's distribute 0 samosa, let's distribute 1 samosa, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. It will become complicated, and if number will be bigger, you will be in more trouble. So how we will solve this problem? So while solving inequality, you should always introduce extra member. Suppose that you wish to distribute 20 samosa. Okay, you know that it is natural number. Okay, so 0 is not allowed, so introduce yourself as well. Okay, this means that you are also taking some part of those samosas. So if you will take 0 samosa, this inequality hold true. This means you are distributing 20 samosa among these 3 person. Okay, and if you will take 1 samosa, still okay. These 3 person are having 19 samosa, which is holding the inequality. Okay, but the idea is x, y, z is natural number, so it is not your comfortable zone. So first you have to convert your question into comfortable zone. So update x1 x. So you will update x by giving 1 samosa. You will update y by giving one samosa and you will update Z by giving one samosa. You don't have any problem. Okay, so you have spent how many samosas? 3 samosas. So we are left with 17 samosa. Now you have to distribute this 17 samosa to 4 person where 0 is allowed. Okay, so required number will be what? You will ask me for sticks. How many? One less than the number of person. So the number of person is 4. So you will ask me for 3 sticks. So total number of object is 20 and you will select sticks 3. So this is the answer. I hope the idea is clear and you can handle similar situations. Okay.